Right, as you see, I've got my political hat on. Politically incorrect, that is. Um, got a little letter here to President Putin. Dear Mr. President, I've heard several rumors. The rumor mill gets going. And, one of them is thermonuclear war. I mean, you're parading your nukes around, so I imagine that's an option. If you're going to start an all-out thermonuclear war, or we're going to start it, it doesn't matter who starts it. If the missiles get going, and if hundreds of them, would you like my address so you can just make me ground zero for the first one? Because I don't care what kind of bunker your people are in, they're going to have to come out of that sooner or later. All the cattle's going to be dead. Then radiation, the farmers. Very few people. It'll be an extinction level event. So, it's like maybe the cockroaches might live next race. So, I would just as soon be at ground zero. I don't want to be one of the ones with my hair falling out, teeth falling out, skin falling off my bones because, cooking from the inside out. You know what happened at Chernobyl. In America, the name for Chernobyl, in English is wormwood. So, anyway, would like to volunteer my address as being ground zero for the first nuke. Now, another interesting rumor I've heard, which doesn't really make much sense, is that when Texas succeeds, now this will lead into Jade Helm that I have later, but when Texas succeeds, you're going to send in troops and all like that to help free the states that are being put under martial law by the federal government. I suggest you don't send in troops because it'd be like the blue helmets showing up here in military vehicles to help from the UN. There are too many rednecks that are going to use them blue helmets for target practice. So, don't send any troops in here. If you want to help, if this really does happen, you want to help, just send us some ordnance. Drop in some, I don't know what you call it. We call it C4, RPGs, stuff like that. We'll take care of the problem ourselves. You just send us this stuff, and the American people have always, throughout history, pretty well been able to whoop whoever's ass is going to screw with us, once we get fed up enough. So if you want to, if the American government did that and tried to take over these states and all like that, there, several million gun-toting rednecks. I mean, even up in New York State, they got gun-toting rednecks up there that, not in the city so much, but out in the country, And, if we see paratroopers coming, we know how to lead the target, he's falling out of the sky, You just aim a little bit below his feet, at a distance. And when you pull the trigger, by the time, the bullet gets there, you done smack the guy in the head. So your paratroopers are going to be, half of them going to be dead before they hit the ground. You don't want to send troops over here, okay? That's a bad idea. All that would do would be like a call to rednecks unite, or us. So you don't want to do that. So just remember, if you're going to go all out thermonuclear, my address over here. I'm sure your version of CIA can tell you where it's at, even if it's in the first one to me. Now, for the rest of y'all that have sat through this video, Jade Helm, mastering the human domain. Already they haven't even got to the start date, and it's already an outstanding success. It's already got everybody looking up, and the sky is falling. Every time they see a military convoy going down the highway, they got their video cameras up, taking pictures of it. It winds up on YouTube. And then the title, Jade Helm. You know what? Even when I was, had the blue uniform on, every base out there did something. There was always some kind of exercise going on. You know, Air Force, they would have little war games. You know, they would pick out a town and electronically. You know, they didn't drop any bombs on our own town, but they would point at it and pretend. It was like playing army. You know, your army does the same thing over in Russia, too. You know, they play war games. That's what armies do. But it's like grown-up little kids when we were little, when I was little, we used to have sticks out at school and throw dirt clods at each other and play war games. You know, America has kind of become pussies since then, and we're not really allowed to play army anymore, so... But there's still enough rednecks out there, I guess, that we could probably make a dent. Anyway. Like I say, Jade Helm, already success. They've already mastered the human domain. I mean, how many hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos are on... Let's do a search right quick while I'm here. Let's go to YouTube. Y-O-U. Where's YouTube? Okay, here we go.
How's everybody doing?
Oh, wait a minute. It shows up on Monty, the first thing. Let's just go Jade Helm. J-A-H-E-L. Jade Helm. And let's see. Let me move up here. Get the little window up here. Okay. Like I say, it's already an astounding success. They've already mastered the human domain. They got everybody running around crapping themselves. And they haven't done nothing yet. So, Jade Helm, just by a simple announcement, has already manufactured for, nearly 500,000 videos. So, if there's 500,000 videos, you know there's probably 10 times that amount. Let's say 4.2 million people that are going, ah, ah, and they got their cameras out, you know, looking at every military vehicle that goes down the interstate or on a train. And so they've already mastered the human domain. Congratulations, U.S. Army. You didn't even have to do nothing, and you've already got everybody crapping in their pants. Okay, that's it for this video. Yeah, I'm only at 7-8 minutes. I kept it short. Alright. Any more information is below. Links. If you want some freeze-dried food, pretty good prices at the Ready Store. I've got some tested prepper supplies that I leave links to. Whatever else. Anyway, either you'll see me go up in a bright flash of light first. You'll know if you want to run for your bunker when my house goes kapoof, you'll know that Putin has tucked me up on the offer and blown me up first. And y'all can run for your bunkers. Anyway, that's it.